Hello everybody and welcome to another EVE Online video. This time around I wanted to show a couple of fits for the Raven battleship when doing level 4 missions. Now the fits that I like to fly can be divided into two different types. One of them is a very highly shielded Raven and the other one has all the buffs for the weapons. So it's a tank and a gang fit. The tank fit is quite easier to master and I would highly recommend you play that when you first start doing level 4 missions. Flying the more DPS-heavy Raven takes away from the tank that the ship has, and that might take a little bit of time to master depending on your skill level. But still, it's a very fun way to play. It depends on whether you want to spend more time per mission but be more safe, or you want to just blitz through it as fast as possible, collecting as much bounty as possible and running a little bit of risk that you might get destroyed. Of course, if you play your cards right and you know your mission ahead of time, there wouldn't be any problem. So now I'm going to show you one of the fits. The very first fit I'd like to show you is the tank fit. So for the rigs, I have the 3 large capacitor control circuits. Now the rigs will remain the same for both of the fits that I have. One is because I like to keep my cap as stable as possible, and the other one is because it will be very expensive for me to refit the rigs. In highs, I have the cruise missile launchers, and of course if you can use Tech 2, but currently in the ship I just have Tech 1. So in the middle slots I have the kinetic deflector field, the thermic dissipation field, and the EM ward field. These mods right here will change depending on the mission that you're doing, and the current mission that I'll be showing you, I decided to fit these 3 mods to help me tank better. Then it is followed by the extra large shield booster, then Capri charger, and 2 shield boost amplifiers. These mods right here will help me boost the shield as much as possible each cycle. In the lows, I have the ballistic control system, the capacitor flux coils, 4 of them. So these mods right here, along with the Capri charger and my rigs, will help me keep the ship stable. So no matter how many mods I have running at the same time, my cap will not run out. And it is very important since sometimes I can just press on the extra large shield booster and forget that it's even on. It helps when you're first running level 4 missions. There's a lot of stuff happening at the same time, so really cap stable ship will be a blessing for you. Now the next fit that I'm going to show you is more of a DPS heavy fit. But actually before I do that, I want to show you a bit of a modification on the current fit that I have right here. So as you get more comfortable, you can start removing the capacitor flux coils. As you can see, after I remove 2 of them, my ship will be cap stable for 3 minutes. So I will be able to run all of the mods at the same time for at least 3 minutes. And really that's quite a lot of time if you ask me, and depending on your skill level, you might be even more comfortable removing more of the capacitor flux coils and replacing them with the ballistic control system. So this will give you more DPS, but at a chance that if things get hairy, you might not be able to boost your shield enough times to stay alive. Of course, if you're good at pulsing your shield booster, and as your level and comfortability level increases when running level 4 missions, pretty sure that 3 or even 2.5 minutes is quite enough for your cap. So anyways, now moving on to the more DPS heavy fit. So I modified my low slots to have 4 ballistic control systems and the damage control Tech 2. It's highly recommended that you fit a Tech 2 in this case. The rigs will remain the same, as well as everything in the high slots will remain the same. Now for the mid slots, this is where I'll start modifying things a little bit. So I will remove the 2 shield booster chargers, and what I will fit is the sensor booster along with the targeting range script. So this will help me target ships from a higher range, followed by the 2 target painters, and then I think I'll remove, let me think about the mission. Yeah, okay, I'll remove the kinetic hardener and I will place the afterburner. So what this fit is right here, it's more of a kiting ship. So as you get in the mission, it's a good idea to try to get away as far as possible from your target, of course within your targeting range, and that is what will keep you more or less alive on the battlefield. You still have your shield booster just in case, but as you can see, the cap only has 1.5 minutes available. So you really have to be conservative. You have to pulse your shield booster, and you have to try to stay alive with your speed as well as your range. So you really have to stay away from the heavy hitters, as far away as you can. And as frigates and cruisers get closer to you, this is where your drones come in. I haven't really discussed drones, but I just use hammerheads and hobgoblins tech too. Hobgoblins are used to take out frigates and hammerheads cruisers. Alrighty, so with these two fits, now I'm gonna play through a mission. I'm gonna show you how the battleships are destroyed, how many volleys it takes to destroy a single battleship, and how well the tank works out. I'm not gonna show you the whole mission, but just how these two fittings will work out in a level 4. So let's go. The very first spawn that I encountered in this mission had a lot of ships, and there was no way to manage aggro whatsoever, since every single ship in the mission started attacking me right away. Drones came in very handy to get rid of all those frigates that were whipping me, and having the tank heavy fit helped a great deal to sustain all that damage. I was able to rep the shield no problem and take down all the ships one by one. If I was using the second fit I showed you, I would probably have much tougher time dealing with all the damage right now. When the new wave hit, there were 3 battleships and a perfect time to test out the fits for DPS. The first fit with more tank took 5 volleys to destroy the battleship. The second fit with more DPS took only 4 volleys to destroy the same type of battleship. The trick here is that I warped in at a distance, keeping the enemy ships away at range so that they won't be able to put much damage on my ship at all. This particular fit will require some special piloting. You won't be able to just warp in the middle of the mission and expect to withstand all the damage that the ships are outputting. You have to be careful and keep everything at range. So you have to really know what to expect from your mission, like which ships are the triggers and how to manage aggro carefully so that the whole room will not be able to aggress you at the same time. But with more experience, the more DPS heavy ship will definitely be an asset, because you'll be able to go through missions faster and get more ISK faster. If you're just starting out with level 4 missions, definitely outfit your ship with more tank. It will help you gain experience and keep your ship safe. Please feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you for watching and safe flying out there.